Good evening, wrestling fans. Good evening, wrestling fans. It is Monday, the first week of January, 1986. Hold on. Let me check my microphone settings. All right. It could be just that I'm talking quiet. How's that sound? Is that better? All right. Good evening, wrestling fans. It is the first week of January, 1986. It is Monday. And we are coming to you live from the Mid-South region, the Mid-South territory of professional wrestling, the Universal Wrestling Federation. And one little thing we're going to try and do right now is find a broadcaster for our events. Now, we have syndication for our TV show, which runs weekly. It's a 2-hour program. A couple of things I can pass along here as we open up the monster is that things to know. Events, which we're about to run, our first show. The fans expect it to be 90% matches, 10% angles. The good thing here in the UWF is that we do not need to run storylines. So angles would be like attacks after a match, a promo video, a taunting video, an interview, something like that. I don't have to actually worry about long-term storylines or angles. I can just run matches. And because of that, it's going to allow me to focus on honing my actual skills as a booker. So first things first, as I said, we're looking for someone who wants to carry our shows. And we need to remember you're seeing different TV coverage regions. Unfortunately, this game does not play in full screen, which is kind of a bitch. Just scrolling through various TV stations, looking to see if there's anyone willing to talk about putting us on. Score, low risk, tiny coverage, but it's nationwide. We pass all the requirements. And they look like they're going to be our only choice. So, here's the thing we need to figure out. How many events do we run? All right, so that's 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we run 18 events. So what we want to do is we want to go back to broadcasting, view all broadcasters, find score, negotiate a new deal for events. We want 18 episodes. See what we can get ourselves for a revenue split. All right, 45% of the revenue from our shows will go to us from TV. 18 episodes, 1 year. That will take us through the year. We'll see how it goes. See what we can do. We can propose it. We're going to sign it. All right. All right. Now we can advance. So that's kind of what I want to do here. Our first show, it's going to be in Dallas, Texas. It's considered above average. Oh, hold on. A score. Save this selection. Wait a minute. No. Use this broadcaster. Thank you. Save. Yes. All right. So this is going to be broadcast on Score. We've got that going. Now, we have some backstage incidents to attend to, as you can see down here. An incident involving Blade Runner Rock and Bill Watts. Bill Watts is the owner of the company. Blade Runner Rock is Jim Hellwig, also known as the Ultimate Warrior, as a young man looking, well, he's looking all right. So let's see what happened. Blade Runner Rock almost got into a fight with Bill Watts after he caused some damage to his rental car and refused to pay for it. As his employer, you now have to choose how to deal with Blade Runner Rock. I can fire him. I can suspend him. I can fine him. I can give him a stern warning, a slap on the wrist, or no action. We're going to fine him because that wasn't another wrestler. That was the literal fucking owner of the company. Blade Runner Rock now has a simmering tension relationship with you. Bill Watts is pleased at your decision. Well, that's good. He's my boss. We've also had an incident with Dirty Dick Murdoch and Hector Guerrero. Dick Murdoch was being a jerk backstage and eventually threw a punch at Hector Guerrero. It was a bad move, though, as he got beaten up as a result. As his employer, you have to choose how to deal with Dick Murdoch. Murdoch has the bully personality and currently has normal morale. Hector Guerrero has the people person personality and currently has normal morale. I'm going to give a stern warning. Nothing noteworthy resulted from the incident, so that's good. All right, we're good with that. We've got the bullshit out of the way. And now, my friend, it's time to book a show that has to be between 112 and 188 minutes long. That is 90% matches. So I already have a main event in mind. It's going to be for the UWF heavyweight title. It is going to be the Masked Superstar versus Jake Roberts. And we go into road agent notes. And we want Jake Roberts to the victor. going to be a regular match. And we want a decisive win for Jake the Snake. I want him crowned heavyweight champion. Let's see. And I want this to be the main event. It's going to be long. I don't know how long the Masked Superstar can go. It'll tell us if he can't go 28 minutes, but oh, all right. So there we go. Main event, Masked Superstar Jake Roberts. It's going to be 28 minutes. There we go. Now I've got 84 minutes left to go. That's not so bad, is it? All right, let's put the tag team titles on the line next. So that's going to be... let's be Ted DiBiase and Dr. Death Steve Williams, and we're going to have them take out the Fabulous Boys. Actually, you know what? The Guerreros. We'll save that. We'll give that a tag team title match. We'll have Ted DiBiase get the pin because he's the biggest star we have. We'll want to protect Steve Williams because he's newer. And we want a decisive win for a retention of the title. And I will do that. And we want this to go about 22 minutes. Book that. All right, look at that. I've only got to book an hour now. So that's not bad, right? All right. Now we have another title match we need. We need to put Butch Reed's Mid-South North American Heavyweight. So we're going to go Butch Reed. And this was going to be Dick Murdoch. But he kind of fucked up today. So we're going to give it to Dick Slater. We're going to save that. I'm going to auto-name it. It's going to be a shorter match. I don't think Slater can go quite as long, excuse me. We're going to call this a Wild Brawl. We're supposed to have one of those on every card. So we're going to do it with this match. And we'll have Butch Reed retain. He does not have the stamina to go 20 minutes, and neither does Dick Slater. No. Alright, we'll tone it down. Go 12 minutes. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to need some, little openers. Little shorter stuff going on here. I can hear a rodent in the ceiling at the moment. I've got traps up there. Hopefully at some point he takes the bait. Alright, so we're going to take a moment to do a little bit of this. Oh yeah, I got to copy my list over here. So A to Z it. So what I'm trying to do here is keep track of when I am using guys. To make sure I'm not overusing them, underusing them, trying to give everyone a fair amount of shake. Needed a quick snack. So, we know. I need to see what I did here. I don't remember what I set this up as. Okay. Give him a match. Give him a match. Giving him a match. Oh my god. Alright. That's everyone I've used so far. So, another tag team match. We're going to want the fabulous ones here. I was going to book the Blade Runners to get a win, but Ultimate Warrior fucked that up for them, so I might actually give Sting a singles win. But anyway, here we're going to have Stan Lane and Steve Cairn, known as the Fabulous Ones. And who do we want them to beat? Probably the Bruise Brothers. So that's going to be Mad Dog Boyd and Pork Chop Cash. Save that. This is going to go 11 minutes. We'll put Stan Lane over. Get them to work the crowd. This will probably be my opener. Get the crowd hot. All right. I need 3 more minutes. Easy peasy. All right. So that is going to be Mad Dog Boyd, Pork Chop Cash, Stan Lane, Steve Cairn. All right, let's do the aforementioned Blade Runner Flash. Let's see who one of our weaker faces is. Let's see to A. We can have him beat Ricky Gibson. Or, you know what? We can have him beat Brett Sawyer. Someone who's a little bit better than him. Next up, I want to get Terry Taylor a win. Let's have Terry Taylor. We're going to put Terry Taylor over Dick Murdoch. Dick Murdoch is pissed. Do not care. All right. That's 6 matches for 112 for 98 minutes. All right, we'll do. What else? Who else do I want to get onto this show here? Oh, yeah, we need to get Hacksaw on here, don't we? We're going to do Hacksaw. And we'll put him up against the Nightmare. Save that. And we will put Hacksaw over. All right, I want one more match because I want to get Coco Beware on here. So we will do Mass Superstar number 2 against Coco. Save. Auto name it. We'll do a 7-minute match. Coco to be the winner. Decisive win. Book it. Alright, I do want to put a little bit of angle in here. So we'll do little Jake the Snake talking about the Masked Superstar. And because I want to give him a chance and develop him, let's give Blade Runner Flash. Shit, who'd I book him against? Press Sawyer. Alright. Actually, he's a heel, so let's do a taunt. Where is it? There it is. Catalyst. Flash. Brett Sawyer. Give him 2 minutes. Book it. Have that go right there. There we go. All right. And let's do a little old Jimmer Jammer Duggan talking about the nightmare. And let's get the tag team champs talking about their opponents. And let's do a hype video for Butch Reed, Dick Slater. All right. I think I'm booked. So bear with me for one moment. Switch this off screen. I can feel pretty good about that roster usage tonight, I think. Let's run the show. Let's see how we go. Drag her back. All right. We have 13 segments for 130 minutes. We open the show with an angle featuring Jake Roberts. He had an interview hyping his upcoming match with a masked superstar. Roberts clearly enjoyed having the freedom to go off script and performed well. The segment gets a 52 rating overall. Which means it's going to be green. Alright, I need to fix this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we get a 52 out of that. It's light green. That's good. That's not bad. It's higher than our popularity, so we have to consider that a good thing. Master Superstar number 2, defeated by Coco Ware in 7:06 by submission. Decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Announcer quality lifted the match. Color commentary gave the match a boost, and the match got the crowd hotter. Got a 41 overall. Which, good for us, is the same color. Light green action. We move on down the line to Butch Reed versus the Dick Slater hype video. Nothing to say about it. It also gets a 41. That's a little on the low end. Like to see that comes up. Now we got Flash, which is Sting. Giving his first ever promo. It gets a 35. He improvised well throughout the segment. I'm not going to worry about the low score here, especially it's his first promo. I have him operating alone. Now we got Jim Duggan hyping his match versus Nightmare. Gets a 43. Duggan worked the crowd well, using the freedom to improvise to his advantage. All right, we're kind of hanging out in this low 40 range since the hype to start the show. So I'm hoping I can bring it up here. I'm hoping I do a little bit better of a job as we go through. Now I got Terry Taylor versus Dick Murdoch. Murdoch is pissed that I'm having him lose this match, so I have a feeling that this is going to be a poorly rated segment. Oh, a 54. In a decent match, Terry Taylor defeated Dick Murdoch in 8 minutes 30 seconds by pinfall. Taylor had an in-ring performance of 41, Murdoch a 57. The announcing quality lifted the match. All right, so we're happy with that. That's good. That's now our highest rated segment of the night. Now I got Flash versus Brett Sawyer. This might have a dip because neither one of them are super well known. And they're both kind of raw. Yeah, 31. So, in a bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling, Blade Runner Flash defeated Brett Sawyer in 7:27 by submission. Blade Runner Flash a 36, Sawyer a 27. Flash and Sawyer have pretty good chemistry, and it lifted the match. The announcing quality lifted the match. The color commentary gave the match a boost. So while it wasn't a great match, there's some good signs of life there, I think. All right, now we have got the DiBiase and Williams hype match video with the Guerreros. That gets a 34. Steve Williams enjoyed being able to go off script. I'm not sure if it's because they don't care about angles or... All right, now we get the Fabulous Ones versus the Bruise Brothers. Gets a 37. The match was poorly placed. The crowd were already hot, so I didn't need to work them. So I apologize for that. Not my finest booking. Now we get Duggan. All right, now we're to the meat of it. The last 4 matches. This is where I need to deliver. This is where I can turn the entire card around. Duggan versus the Nightmare. A 52. Decent match. Duggan defeated the Nightmare in 12:30 by pinfall. Duggan an in-ring of 53, the Nightmare of 41. Oliver Humperdinck did some good work at ringside. The match got the crowd hotter. All right. All right. Now we've got Butch Reed versus Dick Slater. A 50. And Butch Reed was really off his game. So, all right. We'll take a 50 out of that. Now we've got Ted DiBiase and Dr. Death Steve Williams defending their tag team titles against Chavo and Hector Guerrero. They are directly related to Eddie Guerrero. That match gets a 47 and a decent match. 22:30 when DiBiase pinned Hector Guerrero. That's defense number 1 of the UWF tag team titles. Williams a 47, DiBiase a 54. Both Guerreros 43 overall. Williams and DiBiase got a tag team specialist bonus. And now it is time for our main event. Jake Roberts defeating the Masked Superstar. A 51. Roberts was really off his game. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Jake Roberts defeated Masked Superstar in 25:59 by pinfall. Jake Roberts wins the UWF heavyweight title. Masked Superstar at a 48, Roberts at a 44. 51 for the match. So I guess I booked a middling card. We'll see what they say. Finishing the show. Yeah. Okay. Overall rating was a 45, which increased our popularity in 10 regions. But we need to, and let's take some notes here. Music, broadcast quality, live event experience level, and production values all need to come up, apparently. Some music, broadcast qual, live event experience, production values. Plus. So we'll do that. We'll leave it like that. Show got a 43. Oops, sorry. 45. Let's go make a speech. Let's single out Terry Taylor. Actually, no, I'm not going to single out anyone. Can I just say everyone? Hell yeah. All right, we got the boys pleased. All right, so now we have some news. And after that, I'm going to log out because I think this will be a short playthrough tonight. So we'll check this first. Terry Taylor is asking for a pay raise. My brother in Christ, you have wrestled one match for me. How much do you want? I am currently being paid $150. You know what? That's not bad. I'll give it to you. I think you'll be worth... Where are you, Terry? $210. All right, let's check our mail. We got that taken care of. Oof. 3,084 fans watched our show overnight on the Score Network. We are building big. We're building a big fan base right now. 3,084. That should not be a number. There we go. TV rating was a 0.01. Doing what we can. WCWA contract offer to Steve Williams. It's a handshake deal, I'm imagining. And let's see here. Universal Wrestling Federation held UWF New Year's Day Special 1986 last night in Dallas, Texas, and drew 2,014 fans. The feedback has been that the show is pretty good all around. So we'll take that, right? Pretty good? Pretty good. We had an attendance of 2,014. So we had a total of 5,098 total people watch that show. 5,000 people saw Jake the Snake Roberts win the World Heavyweight title. Make that an even 6,000. I'm sorry, an even 5,100 because you and I are here. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up. And we'll get to the next card.